Jamestown Press. This is the pack. How many ads did we do for this? I think there may be a mistake on this one, I'm not sure. We did the display ad, which was the little one, which was in the big page, right?
Yeah.
I called them today, but she wasn't there to answer. And then there was says there's a 5x3
Well, I was away.
display ad for $97. It's possible.
Well, remember it was 2 weeks because it got postponed to the next week.
Right.
Right.
And there was a big one in again, yeah.
Yeah, and it was, so
Okay.
the next week.
There was
Alright.
one in saying it was
Okay.
postponed, so
Okay.
that was.
Okay.
Right.
All right, okay, so that's probably, I wanted to check on that just to make sure, because what I worry about is that they sent it to me, care of the Conservation Commission, but we also had the Rapid Project thing, which we did the Osprey talk, and we did a big ad for that. I was afraid maybe he
No,
added one.
I think it was because it was
Okay.
postponed. And I
Okay,
remember seeing the.
I think you're right.
Postponement.
I'll check to make sure that this is just for us. Okay, so I'll have a motion to pay the $136.50.
Shall we?
Jamestown Press, moved. Second, okay, all in favor? Okay, and the last thing, this is not on the agenda, but it was charged to the town, just for your information at this point. This was from the, oh, this is when we postponed. When we postponed, we ran out and made 2 signs we hung up with plastic. It said postponed till next weekend. Yeah, I went over to Kinko's and I had them put them on the yellow paper, the big yellow paper, and they laminated them. It was for $14, so. That's not any
$14, and you want to be reimbursed, don't you?
I don't, no, it charges to the town. We have an account with it.
No, I don't think so.
No, we have a account. We have an account with it. Hey, the signs work. We got more people than next week.
Yeah.
That's
So it
good.
works, so. Okay, so anyway, that,
Got same amount of trash, interestingly enough. Almost,
Yeah.
I think 3 or 4 years running now.
we're gonna let you report.
4,000.
We'll let you report, Patrick. We'll let you report and get that in here.
Well, I wasn't there.
Okay. I'll find out about that one and I'll put that in.
You wait till your spot on the
Yeah.
agenda, boy.
I'll put that on the agenda for next time, so we can deal with that. Okay.
Don't try sneaking any information in there.
The same way, just,
Oh, the only other thing, and I didn't, with regard to these bills, is that we don't have any money left in our account.
No, that's good, because it's June, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened, I talked with Tina today, and she said, well, we can pay these and we can just deal with it in the next budget.
That's gonna be fun.
Because what happened, I said, well,
That's
what happened over?
excellent.
I know, but you don't have to do it. We spent $1,000 on Tony Blackwell's yet. Because I said, why could we be out of money? How could, because I asked her for a balance today, and she said, well, your balance is 0. And I said, we got some bills that came in, and she said, well, I said, where'd the money go? She says, well, she read it off, and sure enough, the $1,000 was, we don't have it.
what's our credit limit?
No, she said she would make sure she took care of that and we would take it out of the next. So that's, we're covered at least to pay the bills. Okay, old business. What?
It's
No,
really
you
very
don't.
nice. No, not you personally, but your outfit.
Yeah, you do.
All right, conservation development, everybody, everybody remember that Scott Miller is coming June 6th. So Scott Miller will be at the planning committee meeting
Okay.
June 6th to bring the planning commission up to speed, yes.
Hopefully make for a more productive conversation.
Not 6th, it's not June 6th.
What is it?
Can't be June 6th because it's, that's a Sunday, Carol.
Ninth.
The 9th, yeah, June 9th.
Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Right.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, he'll be there to do the same presentation, so
Okay.
if people can go, it would only be nice so that
Yeah,
it
we're
shows
showing
some
some
support,
presence, yeah.
some support, and, you know, I know Lisa's
Okay.
in favor of it, and it's just getting the rest of the planning board up to speed on it, so. Okay, all right, bike path, Kate, anything
Yep.
on the bike path?
I do.
Yep.
We are going in on Monday, May 17th at 7 PM for council approval on this bike path design committee final report. This was not given to us via email, so that I could send it off to all of you, so I have one copy this evening. What I would like to do, if it's all right with you, just to speed things along, is I stupidly put this on the table this morning and forgot to take it. If you would like, I would like to make a copy for each one of you.
Or just, can you email it to everybody?
Yeah, I can scan this in.
Oh, okay.
He
so
never
you don't-
sent it to his email.
Who's he?
I'm sorry, Bob Sutton.
Can you call Bob and ask him if he could just send
He
it?
said he did not give it to us that way because he felt the file was too big.
Well, with all the pictures about it.
Right, so he gave it to us, and it's rather involved, and I'd like you guys to see it, so you can either get in it tonight and pass it around, or whatever you want me, or you want me to.
When's the meeting, when's the meeting?
Give you like a cap?
Yeah, when are they
May
gonna do that?
17th.
Okay. What are people's pleasures here, because you could take it into the planning office and they have a color Xerox, so you can make copies. But then you have to give them to everybody.
We'll
What are people's
have a
feelings?
discussion if we've read it, but.
Well, I mean, Kate can give us a briefing on it.
I can do that, no.
If you want a copy, we can make copies. And
I'd be
May
happy.
17th, you got a week.
Tomorrow, I can take this, run it off, and,
Do it up here though.
okay,
Charge it.
and just put it in the mail to everybody. If you want, drop it off to your houses, whatever you want. But the first thing is our charge,
Right.
that is what it is, okay? These are local needs, statewide needs, we don't need to talk about that. Committee findings, let's see. None of us can pronounce that. That's that road when you come off 138, that little road there.
Right.
Tasha,
Tasha.
go ahead, you say it. Okay, this is all about,
It's an old Indian name, it's the old ferry boat was named that, there was a ferry boat named that.
yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
work on that one.
Tasha, whatever.
Yeah. And what is the town council agenda?
Our agenda with the town council is to give them this bike path design committee final report, and it is primarily for that first section that we're doing, that we're calling kind of the Cross Island section, Cross Island bike path.
It goes by the reservoir.
Right, it goes by the reservoir. I don't, Bob and the bike path committee had Mr. Gray and everybody come. This is this little bridge thing as you come in off of North Main that, you know.
Right by the dam.
Yeah. So the feeling I get from, you know, everything that's done outside of our meetings and done by Bob with prospective people from DOT, he's on it. You know what I mean? I don't, there's no shortcuts going on here. You know what I mean? It's not a charge of, come on, let's quick get this done for any reason that would allow me to think that anything is being overlooked. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the spillway improvements.
So that's part of it?
Yeah.
To allow the path, are the path going to go along the top of the dam then? Or
No,
below
it's
the
going
dam?
to go below it.
Are the spillway improvements part of it?
Mm-hmm.
For,
It's a tie-in, money-wise.
okay,
That's a money tie-in. It's a win-win situation if we tie ourselves into that dollar box.
okay. The only question I would have is, did they get the wetland delineation map?
The wetland.
That's something that we should look at.
Yeah.
We should get the map for the wetland delineation, we should review it as a group. We're some of the watchdogs for the community, and the consultant did the wetland delineation. Make sure we agree with.
The wetland delineation map.
Can you get that?
Yeah.
Are there any right-of-way issues? Where
Yeah.
the bike path is dependent upon cooperation or assent of...
It's all over town, it's all over town property.
It's all over town
All of it.
property.
That
The whole
section's
thing,
all over
that's
town.
part of the beauty of it. That's why they can fast track it a little bit, is because there aren't those issues at this time. And one of the charges was to get this first segment done, because to continue it, there was concern about, you know, Clancy's and all that. When we first started, our charge was here, going from the school up.
Right, right.
And then we kind of walked away from that because it's a huge endeavor, and just to get people from the west side to the east side somewhat. I mean, you know, it's not totally east on East Shore Road, but east enough. So it's all in order. I can tomorrow get this out to everybody to take a look at.
And I would say that in the wetland delineation would be the main thing that I think this group should be commenting on, if anything. We've been involved in it, but that's our area.